Define Jacket Comparison Review, Lululemon's most popular jacket. Hi, I'm Jess. I'm a fitness instructor and content creator living in New York City, and a lot of the content I do on this channel surrounds Lululemon. Today we are going to talk about the Define Jacket. This is one of the most popular items at Lululemon. I used to be a Lululemon educator, which is their retail store employee, and I loved the jacket when I worked there. I still love it now, and over the years they have made different types of Define jackets. They have used different fabrics, different styles, and the last time I did this review was in 2022. There are so many more Define jackets in 2024. I need to break them down again. We're going to talk about the different fabrics, the different styles, and what you can expect if you want to buy the Lululemon Define jacket. First of all, there are some Define jackets that we are not going to discuss in this video because they have not been available on the site for a long time. Don't know if they're coming back. And if it's not available to you right now, it's not as relevant. So there's the velvet cord, there's the mesh, there is the ribbed Nulu. Now, ribbed Nulu could possibly make a comeback, and maybe seasonally velvet cord too, but for now, we're just gonna leave these ones behind. I also wanted to add that there is a brand new Define jacket in the last few months at Lululemon that I have not actually purchased myself yet. I have tried it on in store before, and honestly, I do really like it. I haven't found a purpose for it yet, and I didn't know which color to get, so I still was debating, and until that moment, I don't have the relaxed Define jacket yet. It does have an oversized feel, so if you're someone who does not like the slim fit of the Define jacket, but you still want to use a Define jacket for to and from a yoga class, you want to wear it casually, maybe around the house, this relaxed Define jacket might be the perfect one for you. And, you know, TBD when I get my own, but I do like it. I just haven't gotten it myself yet. And the relaxed fit Define jacket is also in the Luon fabric, so keep that in mind. It is the cottony feeling fabric. It's a little bit thicker, and it's the original fabric you would have found in the Groove Pant from Lululemon back in the day. Speaking of Luon, let's talk about the Define jacket Luon. This is still available on the site, and it's the classic. This is the most popular from the beginning. Now, I will argue that other ones that have come have replaced this one in my mind for my favorite, but I do still really enjoy this. It is hip length, it has the emergency hair tie, it has the locker loop at the back, and this one is very popular online. I find this is the one that people talk about. They like how it feels and how it fits on their body if they're looking for a certain shape. Personally, just enjoy it, but you know, this is a very popular one online, I think, that has blown up over the last few years. This does not have a hood, it does have pockets, it also has cuffins. So if you take the little pieces of fabric at the bottom and put it over your fingers, it kind of makes them into like mittens, and Lululemon calls this cuffins. They also have thumb holes that you can put your thumbs through. Overall, this is an amazing Define jacket. The cottony Luon fabric feels great. It is a little bit more sturdy and resistant to pilling than the Nulu fabric. However, I wouldn't say it's immune to pilling altogether. You might also be familiar with the Luon fabric if you ever purchased the Wonder Unders years ago. They were sunset in 2021 in the Luon fabric. They've come back now in smooth cover, but that's a whole other story. If you remember the Luon fabric from the Wonder Under, you might feel like this is similar to that too. At the back with this locker loop, there's also sort of mesh breathability venting at the back. So again, this is a jacket that you can wear for to and from a workout. You might even use this to warm up during your workout, but overall it is a casual item that complements a lot with leggings and a tank top. And this is what it looks like to hold your Define jacket with the locker loop. This is the Define jacket Luon on my body. I usually wear about size 12, sometimes 14, and I have it in different colors, but I also have it with a different zipper. So a lot of the different Define jackets, they're different because of the fabrics. Sometimes the zippers are different between the Define jackets too. So this one has the teeth of the zipper are plastic and they feel a little bit wider. And you'll see in other Define jackets that the zipper is a little different. And I'll even show you right now the Luon Define jacket that has a gold zip. The Define jacket also has a zipper garage. It's a little material right at the top of the zipper so that when you zip it all the way up, you're not gonna catch your skin at the top. It's gonna be comfortable, and it's just a great addition. The details of this jacket are everything. The Define jacket Luon with the gold zip usually comes around holiday time, but there are also some that drop any time in the year. I love this jacket. I think the gold zipper on this one is just such a nice touch. It's a shiny material, whereas sometimes in the scuba hoodies, when they're gold zip, they look a little bit more like the plastic ones that are sort of just painted. But this one to me is actually really shiny, and I really think it gives a more luxurious look to the zip. The Define Jacket Luon is slim fit and hip length. I find this one to be the longest of all the Define jackets. It is really comfortable, but keep in mind it's a slim fit. So sometimes people like to size up 1, sometimes even people size up 2 on this item. I say go whatever feels best. Also, when I used to be a Lululemon educator, I had a lot of people coming in saying that they didn't like the long sleeves of the Define jacket, but because of the cuffins, that is the reason why they are so long. Know that you can always roll up the sleeves. This is the Define Jacket Hooded Nulu. Nulu fabric is really buttery soft. It is the fabric from Lululemon that is found in the Align pant, the Align tank. It's the Align collection. So if you are looking for something that is going to be so soft, it might not feel as compressive, but it's a really, really comfortable fit. And I think the Nulu jackets are just amazing. Hooded Define Jacket in Nulu has lots of differences to the Define Jacket Luon. First of all, Nulu fabric. Like we said, this one's going to be buttery soft, which also means that it's going to be delicate. This is the fabric you don't want to have it come in contact with any kind of Velcro, any kind of harsh fabrics. You don't want a lot of friction on this item, but the quality of Lululemon clothing is amazing. It should last you a long time as long as you take care of it. And the washing instructions do say that you can do tumble dry low. Make sure to always check the site for the care instructions because the care might change depending on the fabric, depending on the item, and you just want to make sure you're following all of the guidelines. The Hooded Define Jacket Nulu has the zipper pull, which is an emergency hair tie. If your hair tie breaks, you've always got one if you've got your emergency hair tie. You'll also notice that it has the draw cord because it has a hoodie. This is more like a hoodie than the regular jacket, but it's a very thin hood. So I find if you're wearing this underneath a parka, another jacket in the wintertime, it doesn't feel very bulky. It's actually very thin, so it feels nice and you don't really notice it. It also has zippered pockets, thumb holes, cuffins, emergency hair tie, drawstrings for the hood. Hooded Define Jacket Nulu has the zipper garage as well, and it is slim fit, hip length. Same thing as the Luon jacket, but I do find with the Nulu fabric, this one doesn't feel as compressive. It feels super comfortable, and if you're looking for a really comfortable fit, the Nulu is fantastic. And the zipper on this one matches the Luon very closely. It feels like sort of wide teeth, and it's a nice clean zip up. This is the Define Jacket Nulu. This does not have a hood, but it's very similar to the last one that we just reviewed. They're both hip length, slim fit, have very similar zippers. They have the emergency hair tie, they have the thumb holes, they have the cuffins, and it's made with the buttery soft Nulu fabric you find in the Align pant, Align tank, all of the Align collection. This jacket almost feels like if the Define Jacket Luon and the Hooded Define Jacket Nulu had a baby, because the design of this one is very similar with the stitching, with the seams to the Luon, but the fabric is Nulu. But this one, again, doesn't have a hood. It would need a loop to hang it. And lastly, this is the Define Jacket Cropped Nulu. The fabric is Nulu, buttery soft, just like the Align collection. This one actually is interesting because we have a new style of this as of now. In 2022, when I made my last review, this Sonic Pink Define Jacket Cropped Nulu was the design. And now, in 2024, this is the design. What are the differences though? Let's look into it. They both have emergency hair ties. They are both slim fit, cropped length. They have a zipper garage. They have zippered pockets. They both have locker loops. But the biggest difference is the zipper and the seams. So let's look at them up close. The seams on the old version of the cropped Nulu Define Jacket look like this. They're a little bit more simple and they don't resemble the original Luon Define Jacket. Whereas the new version, the seams, they look like the Luon Define Jacket, and there's sort of a double seam you can see here, as well as the zipper looks very much like the original Luon Define. The zipper in the cropped Nulu from 2022, it almost looks like a dress zipper that is a little bit smoother and smaller, and it doesn't have those sort of exposed teeth. It looks a lot cleaner, and it's the same for the pockets. Now, I don't know if I really prefer one over the other. If anything, I'm leaning towards the new version because it really looks like the Luon Define jacket. And the Luon Define jacket, I feel like, is the classic, is the original. I'm not as big of a fan of the Luon fabric. So for me, having a cropped version of the Define jacket that is also going to look the same with the similar seams, has most of the same features, I think that this is my preference and this is my number one choice. But it's all personal. It depends on what you're looking for, depends on what you're going to pair it with, and your lifestyle. If you want a more sturdy fabric, the Luon fabric might be the one for you. I feel like the Luon Define jacket is also a little bit hotter, whereas the Nulu is a little bit lighter and not as compressive, and it feels like a nice complement to the rest of the Align collection. P.S. Don't forget to shop with my link when you're shopping at Lululemon. It helps to support me here in the form of a small commission. I appreciate so much everyone who uses my link, and I hope to see you on a live stream soon. I like to live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays when Lululemon drops new product. Now, if you don't know when these things happen, the best way to find out is being on my text list. I have a text list where I will text you every time Lululemon drops new items to the site, and I like to live stream on YouTube and TikTok when these drops happen too. So make sure to sign up for my text list so that you can be first to know when everything happens at Lululemon. Also, the Define jacket is a super, super popular item, which means it often sells out. And if you are looking for a sold out item, sometimes there are restocks. If you want to ask on my text list for a restock notification, I'm always checking the site, and if ever I see your size come up, if you are on my text list and you have submitted the request form, then we'll text you when we see it. Hope to see you on a live stream soon. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and let me know which is your favorite type of Define jacket from Lululemon in the comments.